This is USVI News, your Virgin Islands connection.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for USVI News. I'm Emily Matson. On St. Thomas, a community art project is giving several walls a facelift. Through the help of a grant, local artists will be bringing bright colors and a bright message to the north side. USVI News' Allie Bourne-Vanek has all the details.
These walls on the north side of St. Thomas are getting a new look, with lots of art coming their way.
One of the things that is really fascinating about this project is this whole piece of land has been abandoned really since Maryland, so for 26 years. And there was a car accident and a death here. This whole wall was covered in mildew, and it was a dark corner, and I feel like we're making a huge transition in cleaning it up and ultimately inviting these artists to bring this divinely inspired set of murals to the community, where everybody can drive by and enjoy this space of love and light, as opposed to, you know, an abandoned dark space that it used to be.
It's called the Chakra Mural Project. Catherine Wilson, the curator, explains how the chakras have spiritually inspired the project and work with the landscape.
These 7 partitions of the wall ascend the mountain to the top of Crown Mountain Hill, so we thought that would be really interesting to have them correspond with the elevation change. They also represent divine enlightenment, so we thought it would be really wonderful to share with the community as they drive past every day a mural representation of divine enlightenment.
The project is being made possible through an awarded grant by the Virgin Islands Council of the Arts. The public can also support the project and artists by donating through the Community Foundation of the Virgin Islands and a GoFundMe page that's been created.
You know, originally it was just going to be a project where each wall was the color of the rainbow and had a corresponding chakra on it, but it developed into a community project. I love doing community projects, and once we started talking about it and there were some people that had volunteered to help in the project, I thought, why don't we make this a community project? And reached out to several other artists, and it just grew from there.
The goal is for the love and joy painted on these walls to be felt by the community.
I think they're going to feel the energy that's coming from each artist, because it's such a personal thing for each artist, and we all love this community so much and want to give to the community, and feeling energetically all that's going into it, I think it's going to translate.
In St. Thomas, Allie Bourne-Vanek, USVI News.
Wow, that's going to look great when it's all done. Well, another cruise line announces plans to resume sailing, but Norwegian Cruise Lines says everyone who boards its ship will have to be vaccinated, including passengers and crew members. Meanwhile, cruise lines say they're being treated unfairly. While some airports are reporting record number of travelers, the cruise industry is still shut down by the CDC, barred from sailing from U.S. ports, and their frustration is showing.
Norwegian Cruise Lines is back in business, just announcing they'll resume sailing on July 4th. The industry needs CDC approval to sail from U.S. ports, and that remains iffy. Until then, most cruise lines are departing from foreign ports. Norwegian announcing it plans to cruise from Jamaica, the Dominican Republic, and Greece. The cruise industry wants to sail again from U.S. ports like here in Miami. Norwegian's president and CEO, Frank Del Rio, says he's growing weary with the CDC.
Yes, I am frustrated.
Other travel sectors are already back at full capacity, yet cruise ships remain shut down.
For every other sector of the travel, tourism, and hospitality industries are open.
A group of cruise lines have come up with 74 safety protocols they say were established with leading health authorities. Required vaccinations for every crew member and passenger, masks while indoors, and mandatory social distancing. The Department of Health and Human Services and the FBI are investigating a growing trend of fake vaccine cards being sold online. So how can a cruise line confirm a passenger really has a vaccine?
Today we use paper passports every day to travel around the world. Are some of those fakes? Maybe. But that's why we're going to not only rely on the vaccinations.
Last week, the cruise industry learned a new phase of the CDC's conditional sail order, but missing a date when ships can sail again.
We've been very, very patient over the last 13 months. We've defended the actions of the CDC. We understood them. But now it's time to take a fresh look because the vaccines are a game changer.
In Europe, cruise ships resumed sailing 9 months ago. Since then, nearly 400,000 passengers and crew have set sail. The industry says they have seen fewer than 50 cases of COVID, no reports of COVID spreading on ships, and no COVID deaths.
My goal is to have a COVID-free zone. Period. End of story.
Norwegian and other cruise lines are reporting record demand, which for now will have to be from from ports outside of the U.S. rather. Well, meantime, amid this cruise news, cruise stocks, Carnival, Norwegian, and Royal Caribbean rose on Tuesday. This after the CDC updated its guidance for resuming U.S. cruise ship sailings, although again, the CDC did not set a specific date for that to start again. Norwegian, again, asking the CDC if cruises can resume from U.S. ports starting July 4th. No decision on that. And of course, as we've been reporting, VI Governor Albert Bryan has sent a letter to the director of the CDC pleading for them to bring cruise ship travel back to U.S. ports because it is just killing local economies. Well, even though more people continue to get vaccinated against COVID-19, Dr. Anthony Fauci is warning the U.S. is on the brink of another surge. Dr. Fauci made those comments during a virtual event with the National Press Club Tuesday afternoon. He said right now we've plateaued down, but we are inching upward in cases as well. He says we could easily swing into a surge. He also said he would feel comfortable flying right now since he has been vaccinated.
If I had to do something that was essential flying, I likely would feel comfortable now being vaccinated to fly. I would. But since I don't have to, I'm not a good example. I can tell you if I have to go someplace this summer, like with the family, I would not hesitate to do that.
More than 500,000 Americans have recently signed up for the Biden administration's special health insurance coverage because of COVID-19. 528,000 people have taken advantage of the health insurance sign-up window keyed to the pandemic. President Biden reopened the government-sponsored health insurance markets as the number of uninsured Americans increased because of COVID-19. With the passage of the American Relief Plan, millions of Americans became eligible on April 1st for pumped-up taxpayer subsidies towards their premiums and increased financial assistance as well. The government expects even more consumers to gain health insurance coverage in the coming months and notes that people on average could save $50 a month. The special sign-up opportunity for Affordable Care Act plans will be available until August 15th. So you have to go online to check that out, see if you're eligible and sign up.